Who was the real hero of Tsushima? Was it Jin Sakai, the ghost who broke the samurai code to save his people? Was it Yuna, the thief turned liberator who put her life on the line for others? Or was it Lord Shimura, the honorable warrior who stood by tradition even when the world around him fell apart? Ghost of Tsushima isn't just a samurai game. It is a moral battlefield where every character makes sacrifices. But whose sacrifice truly defines heroism? Let's break it down. Jin Sakai begins as the archetypal samurai, loyal, noble, and deeply bound to Bushido, the way of the warrior. But the Mongol invasion shatters that world. When honor fails and his people suffer, Jin turns to a path of shadows. Using stealth, poison, fear, and assassination, Jin transforms into the Ghost, an entity feared by the Mongols but controversial to his own people. His choice to abandon tradition is not easy. It is deeply painful. He loses the respect of his uncle, the trust of many samurai, and the possibility of a peaceful life. Jin chooses the people's lives over the samurai's code. That makes him a revolutionary, a freedom fighter, a tragic hero. But it also makes him an outlaw in the eyes of his own clan. He becomes a symbol not of the past, but of a new kind of warrior. Is that heroism? Sacrificing everything, including your identity, for the greater good? Now, unlike Jin or Lord Shimura, Yuna has no status, no legacy, and no obligation to save Tsushima. She is a thief, a fighter, and a survivor. Yet without Yuna, Jin would be dead. She saved the ghost literally. What makes Yuna heroic is her constant selflessness despite personal trauma. She never seeks glory. She never demands recognition. She fights because she knows the pain of oppression, of watching her brother Taka be enslaved and killed. Her most powerful moment isn't on the battlefield. It is when she chooses to stay and fight for a land that isn't even hers. She could have run, but she didn't. In turn, she tells Jin, "You saved my brother, I'll help you save your island." Yuna doesn't follow any code, but she follows her heart. And in the darkest moment, she becomes Jin's moral compass. While Jin sacrifices his code, Yuna sacrifices her peace. And her courage never wavers. Some would argue she is the real Ghost of Tsushima. Now, Lord Shimura is the last bastion of honor. He is noble, disciplined, and committed to restoring the legacy of the samurai. But his loyalty is to tradition, even when that tradition starts to fail his people. He wants to adopt Jin as his son, rebuild the clan, and restore peace through order. But he cannot accept Jin's transformation into the ghost. To him, it is betrayal, not bravery. Shimura's tragedy is that he is a good man stuck in a dying system. He truly wants to protect Tsushima, but only in ways he deems acceptable. Even as Mongols burn villages and slaughter innocents, Shimura clinches to honor above results. And yet, when the shogun orders him to execute Jin, he doesn't disobey, even if it breaks his heart. He sacrifices his family, his love for Jin, and his own peace of mind for the sake of the system he believes in. That is a different kind of heroism, one that's less about change and more about preserving what he thinks is right. So, who was the real hero? Jin sacrificed honor to save lives. Yuna sacrificed safety to fight for others. Lord Shimura sacrificed love to uphold legacy. Each made hard choices, each loved something they could never get back. But heroism isn't always about swords and victories. Sometimes it is about what you are willing to give up for others. In the end, Ghost of Tsushima doesn't give us a clear answer. It asks you to decide. Was it Jin who became the ghost? Was it Yuna who had no duty but fought anyway? Or was it Lord Shimura who gave everything for a code he believed in? Let us know in the comments, who do you think was the true hero of Tsushima? If you enjoyed this breakdown, make sure to like and subscribe for more deep dive lore videos like this. And remember, sometimes being a hero means walking a lonely path. Bye bye for now.